Hi. Whoa, hello. Hey, we're back live. Power went out again. Steve, Clint, Neil, we got a live crowd here. It's a great time. Good times, great memories here at Barn Wired and Sigourney. So, Clint, what? Where were we? I think you're telling the life story of young Clint Riedel. You were born into the world.
I was just
married in a bar.
Lamenting my decisions to get married.
Oh, man. I tell you what. Let's just get into our first song before the power goes out again.
All right.
Clint Riedel. You can see we've got the little ticker on the screen that you can check him out on Facebook. Do you have anywhere else online that you're at?
Honestly, my wife's in charge of all my social media, so she would be the one to ask, but I don't think she's doing a very good job. So
we love you, Molly.
Yeah. So if you can't find me on the internet, please write my wife and tell her.
I Googled you before, and your Facebook page was the main thing that popped up.
Well, that's nice. I've never Googled myself. I always wondered what would.
Yeah. You don't want to know what was after that.
Checks out.
Some site I didn't want to go to. No, you got some music out there, like Spotify, Apple, all those places.
Yeah, you bet. Yep. Bandcamp and all that fun stuff, and then a couple of videos on YouTube that Peter Stockdale shot for me. Oh, yeah. He's another one of those heavy hitters. He plays in like 3 bands up there and
does podcasts.
Yeah, you bet. Audible Farm.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So he's a good guy.
He always speaks highly of you. Yeah.
Well, good. Yeah. Oh, hi, Peter.
Hey, Pete.
Well, let's do song number 1. What do you got for us?
Well, might as well start with So I had a buddy who needed $100 to get back to Cresco, Iowa, and I was like, hippie, I can't give you $100. He said, well, buy my guitar. And I said, I don't play a guitar. And the smartest thing that kid ever said was, can't play a guitar if you don't own one. And I was like, you're right. So I gave him $100 for a $33 first act guitar and struggled to learn it. And here we are. So I wrote a song about it.
Clint Riedel here on our showcase.
Thank you. Well, 16 lonely years ago, I fell down this rabbit hole. Not quite sure where I might land, but here we are right now. With my guitar. Oh, shoot, you know what? It goes like this. Well, 16 lonely years ago, I fell down this rabbit hole. Not quite sure where I might land, but here we are right now. With my guitar and my silly songs, standing on stage just a little too long, trying hard to offend no one, but here we are right now. You know I never meant to hurt you, I never meant no harm. Singing songs and telling the truth, that's my only job. 'Cause these stories that I'm telling, there's no room for fiction. I got a silver tongue, a bucket of songs full of 3 chords and the truth. Now I'm forced to bite my lip all over some dumbass shit. A couple of songs that had come out wrong. I said, let me clear my throat. Nobody knows where a song might go, in one ear or on the floor, but I sing them all while I ramble around. I said, let me clear my throat. Because I never meant to hurt you, I never meant no harm. Singing songs and telling the truth, that's my only job. Because the stories that I'm telling, there's no room for fiction. I got a silver tongue, a bucket of songs full of 3 chords and the truth. Hey,
Clint, I thought my mood was ruined for the day, and then you played that song.
Yeah, I'm here to help.
If anybody could get me through this particular show today, it's you. So
I appreciate that.
I'm glad you're here. Well, we're maintaining power.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and hear from some of our sponsors, including, I have totally forgot to mention our headline sponsor, which is Guitar Satchel. Are you familiar with Guitar Satchel?
I'm not.
Well, you're going to be right now because we're going to watch their commercial and hear from them. Go to guitarsatchel.com and let's hear from them right now. The Guitar Satchel is a heritage-designed, soft-sided guitar case created to carry your favorite guitars on your favorite adventures and to meet the level of craftsmanship of your instruments. The Guitar Satchel is built to last a lifetime and is the case you'll want to pass your beloved guitars down to future generations. Each case comes with an unconditional repair or replace guarantee. The Guitar Satchel is an Iowa company owned by Iowa's own Jason Walsmith, founding member of the Nadas. For more information, go to guitarsatchel.com. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page. Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are dedicated to your success. We partner with growers like you to expand your possibilities with unparalleled offerings. Your unique challenges are met with more customized solutions than anyone else can offer. With you, we're feeding the future together.
Keota Veterinary Clinic. We're a small-town clinic that offers the advantages of modern veterinary technology. Our treatment experience ranges from animals as small as hamsters and as large as draft horses. Whether it's routine vaccinations or a complex medical problem, we're here for you and the animals you care about. Find Keota Veterinary Clinic at 102 East Broadway in Keota. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. Keota Veterinary Clinic, where hometown values meet modern medicine. Hey, and we're coming back here live to the Iowa Music Showcase. We're at Barnwired in downtown Sigourney. Stop in here for some lunch, get something to drink and eat, and be merry here. We're doing our showcase. It's running a little bit longer than usual, a little bit later than usual, I should say. But we're just hanging out, chilling out with Clint Riedel here on the showcase. And I told you beforehand, I needed to make sure that I was pronouncing your last name right because I always look at it and I always want to say Rydell.
Oh, yeah. It's spelled that way.
Yeah. And I always think of Greece.
Yep.
You know, the school, Rydell. Was it Rydell High School
you
or
betcha.
something?
Yep.
So, but it's Riedel.
Yep.
All right.
It's German as German gets. It's like diesel is spelled the same way, but you don't say diesel. Yeah.
Never thought about that. Yeah. Awesome. So, I don't know. Let's go back into your background a little bit. So you didn't play guitar until when? How long have you been playing guitar now? Because you told the story of getting the guitar.
Yep. I was about 26 or 7 when my buddy needed some gas money, but I didn't know anything. I didn't even know you were supposed to have it in a certain tune for about 3 years. So I would say about 30, I figured out how to play 2 chords, and then by the time I turned 36, I was just a full-time musician. I used to have a tattoo parlor, believe it or not, and I shut the doors down and said, I'm just going to play music, because both my parents passed away, and I got a divorce in the span of a year, and I thought, I'm going to do what I want, and I want to play music. So I'd give them my best hour, for $50 and just eat ramen noodles all the time.
There you go. There you go. Was music a part of your life before you got the guitar?
I was in band, and I played the trumpet right up until right up until high school, though, because we had a band director that scared the bejesus out of me. Like, I watched him stop like a winter concert. He was just mad at the students, throws the baton down and walks off stage. And I was like, I don't want to do that next year. So I quit band and waited about 18, 20 years and picked up a guitar.
Okay, all right. What was the type of music that you listened to in your younger years?
I would say my mom was probably my biggest musical influence, and she listened to a lot of like she's 30 years older than me, so like Herman's Hermits, and just all the fun stuff, Dion and everything like that.
Okay.
But my dad was into more psychedelia,
Okay.
so I got the best of both worlds. I'm a huge Stones fan, and I also would give anything to see Elvis in concert.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. My mom's here in the audience. She's a huge Elvis fan. So
Yeah.
yeah, you keep your hips to yourself there, pal.
You're lucky I'm sitting.
A honka. And as the years progressed, I mean, what kind of, maybe take us through the years? What
sure.
other things were you into?
Sure. When I discovered Woody Guthrie, that made a huge impact on my life, and I found him through Bob Dylan, and then just unfortunately, I only got to see John Prine once live. But after I found out who John Prine was, I found out through a compliment. Someone said, "Hey, man, you sound like John Prine," and I was kind of pissed. I was like, I don't want to sound like anyone, man. And then I listened to John Prine. I was like, that was the biggest compliment I could ever be given. Yeah.
And people aren't familiar. I mean, he's well known, but some people aren't.
No,
he's not
no.
like wasn't
It took
like a
me
huge
forever.
like on the radio type of an artist, but
he's better than Bob Dylan, but nobody knows him.
yeah, exactly. And you said we were talking a little bit beforehand. You've got some festivals and some gigs coming up this summer, and tell us about one of those John Prine things that you're playing.
Sure. So I'll be. It's Rhythm of the River up in Jackson, Minnesota. It's their 20th festival, but they're calling it done this year. And I get to open the show with This Land Is Your Land, a Woody Guthrie tune. And I got that gig because somebody said, "Hey, this kid sounds like John Prine." And so I've played that festival about 3 times now. And there's also another one up in Donnell, Minnesota, Cornstalk by Bailey and Hobbs. And they're just great people, but they've been doing it for 20 years, and they're ready to just kind of dial it back. So I have the honor of playing both of the very last festivals that are my favorite festivals of all time. I've been to a lot, but these are the good ones.
Yeah, that's a great honor, like you said, and cool that you've been doing those. Any other gigs coming up that you want to put a plug in for here? Maybe coming up here soon, or just this summer?
Yeah. Tomorrow, if you guys are bored, you can come over to Lakeview, Iowa, and they've got a sip and sample. And I've been told it's a really good gig. There's about 800 to 1,000 people just walking around, talking to vendors, drinking on the streets, and listening to music. And I happen to be the music this year, so come on out.
Nice. And then recording-wise, now you've got some stuff out there.
Yep.
And you do have some new music that's kind of in the works, right?
You bet. My buddy Brad Hofing, he'll be he's my producer, my best friend, my bass player, my golfing buddy. But yeah, he's taking care of that side of it. So he's also a farmer and a dad. So the recording side of things slows down for me because I'd rather go through him than rush it.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, you want it the way that you'd like to hear it.
Yep. He did the other 3 albums I have. I've got Live from Everywhere with my old band, the Blue Ribbon Ramblers. I've got Live from Byron's, and that was just my solo show. And then I've got the Scale House sessions. I used to live in a tiny house. It used to be the scale, like at a Cargill.
Okay.
So my driveway was the actual scale, and that little bunker was my house, and that's where we recorded my first album in.
Interesting. That's some interesting stuff. You're an interesting guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's why I like interviewing you. It's good stuff. Have we missed anything that we want to talk about? I'm trying to think.
My birthday's December 2nd. You guys can send me a card.
Or if you want to give him a birthday present today, cash. Cash always works, I'm assuming.
That's my favorite.
Well, let's do song number 2 for the day.
Sure.
What do we got up next?
Oh, let's see. This is a song I wrote about Halloween. I was playing at a bar in Iowa Falls, the 503, and my girlfriend at the time, she was dressed up like a gypsy, so I was in charge of judging the costumes, and I was kind of biased, but I gave her third. I didn't want to look like it, but that's not what pissed her off. So I saw her talking to this dude. They were standing real close. And I was starting to get a little upset. And I had a microphone, and I used it for the power of evil. And I chewed him up and down. And she looked at me and walked out. And I thought, keep going, boys. And so I followed her out. And I was like, what's going on? She's like, you are such a jerk. And I said, well, that guy. And she's like, he's a coworker, and he doesn't speak English. She's bilingual, so they could have a conversation, And there was a band playing, so they had to talk close. I was the band. I was like, I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't have been so loud.
Yeah. So hey, buddy. So I wrote this song about being a big old jerk to my girlfriend on Halloween at the 503 in Iowa Falls. It's called On Most Things.
All right. Once again, Clint Riedel here on our showcase.
Well, you sound like a sack of nickels, and I look like $1,000,000, and I was singing at the 503 night I messed it up. I screamed over the microphone some things I still regret. Well, you just stopped and looked at me, and out the door you went. So I guess I'll oblige. It's gonna be one of those random nights where we don't see eye to eye on most things. On most things. Well, I try to hold my temper. Most times I don't fail, but I was never good at laying down or keeping my mouth still. 'Cause those coyotes come calling in the middle of the night. Well, it feels just like a full moon on a world that wants to fight. So I guess I'll oblige. It's gonna be one of those random nights where we don't see eye to eye on most things. On most things. Well, I got us back home safe and sound, and you thanked me with a smile. Then you just rolled on back over. You slept there for a while. And I was freezing in the driver's seat when I asked if I could come in. Said that I was welcome if I never do that again. So I guess I'll oblige. It's gonna be one of those random nights where we don't see eye to eye on most things. On most things. On most things. Thank you.
Clint Riedel once again here on our Iowa Music Showcase. We're live at Barnwired in Sigourney, Iowa, like we are every single Friday. Coming up next week is Adam Whitehead is going to be hanging out with us next week. Trying to think who else is coming up here. Barry Rudder, I think, is in a couple of weeks. So got some great guests lined up clear through the summer. So we're going to get one more song out of Clint coming up. We'll do 5 random questions. And again, we do thank Guitar Satchel for being our headline sponsor. I saw that they were in the comments, and they're saying they're big fans of you now. So, let's hear from some more of our sponsors. We'll be back with more right after this.
Sweet wines from Tassel Ridge Winery are a great way to celebrate America's 250th anniversary. Red, white, and blue taste like grape jelly in a glass. Rocket's Glare Rosé has distinctive cherry notes with a nice green apple finish. And Star Spangled White is a sweet white wine with distinctive pineapple notes. Chill these wines down and enjoy July 4th fireworks. These wines are available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our 300 retailers located all over Iowa.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Nice weather is finally here, and it has a funny way of inspiring home projects. Good news, your hometown lumber store is ready to help make those ideas happen. From quality decking and railing to energy-efficient windows and beautiful new doors, you'll find the products, expertise, and service you need to upgrade your home this season. So whether you're building, updating, repairing, or finally getting started, we're here to help every step of the way. Visit Sigourney Lumber today. Everything you need for summer projects, all in one place.
Lace up your running shoes and join the community for the Jace Race 2026 on Saturday, June 6th at North Mahaska Junior Senior High School. The 5K walk and run begins at 8 a.m. and honors the memory of Jace Carrico while bringing the community together for a fun-filled morning. Registration is open now. Just scan the QR code on the event flyer or visit the North Mahaska Education Foundation Facebook page for details. Come run, walk, remember, and enjoy New Sharon Spring Festival activities afterward. The Jace Race 2026, Saturday, June 6th at North Mahaska High School. Be part of something meaningful.
Looking for bargains? Mark your calendar for the Sigourney Citywide Garage Sale, happening June 4th through the 6th throughout Sigourney. For more info, email info@kcediowa.org. Call 641-622-2288 or stop by the Keokuk County Economic Development Office at 112 East Washington Street in Sigourney. Don't miss the Sigourney Citywide Garage Sale, June 4th through 6th. Sponsored by Keokuk County Economic Development.
Hi, I'm Brandy with South Ottumwa Savings Bank here in Hedrick.
And I'm Holly from 210 Hair Company.
We would like to invite you to our second annual Shop and Rock the Block on Friday, June 5th from 4 to 8.
We are going to have food trucks, live music, local vendors, and kid activities. Don't forget, Friday, June 5th from 4 to 8.
We'll see you on Main Street.
Hey, we are coming back here live to the Iowa Music Showcase at Barnwired in Sigourney, Iowa, sponsored by Guitar Satchel. Make sure you go to guitarsatchel.com for more information. They got really cool guitar cases. Hanging out with Clint Riedel today for one last segment. It's been an interesting show because we had 2 power outages, software issues, but Clint, we have survived.
Hey, sun's out.
Here we are, and we're going to eat some lunch here at Barnwired. It's going to be fantastic. You want to do 5 random questions?
I'd love to.
All right. First question. We have a question of the day on Steve Shetler Media Facebook every day. Goes up at noon. It just went up here a little bit ago. What's your favorite kind of Oreo?
Ooh. Man.
Do you like Oreos?
It's usually one of those I regret doing it type of things because I do enjoy them. So my favorite kind of Oreo is in milk.
Any kind of Oreo in milk?
In milk.
All right, as long as it's in milk. All right, question 2. How many pairs of shoes are in your closet? Are you a shoe guy?
I got a pair of cowboy boots on my feet and some flip-flops in the van right now.
That covers it.
That's it.
All right.
I don't play basketball.
Yeah. You don't need the Air Jordans or anything. All right. Question 3. What is something that you had to get used to about your in-laws?
The constant interaction. So they're great people, and I don't mind seeing them every day, but I see them every day.
Thus, the constant interaction.
Yes.
Well, I asked you about this a little bit during the break, and tell the story of your father-in-law.
Yeah, so my father-in-law, he's the doorman at Byron's up in Pomeroy, Iowa, and if you've never been there, go. But I had played there once, and he told his daughter, he said, you should come check this guy out. He's pretty funny. So she showed up to my show, and she agreed with him. Now I'm married.
All right, question 4. What are your quirkiest fears? Do you have any weird fears?
I know, like, all musicians, they either die on a bus, on stage, or in a plane. So I don't like buses or planes. I prefer to die on stage. But I'm going to be flying here pretty soon, and I'm trying to convince myself that it will not be a repeat of the day the music died.
There you go. Fingers crossed. Mm-hmm. Question 5, your final question. If you caught someone stealing a package from your neighbor's porch, what would you do?
Throw a rock at them and then call the cops.
Like how big a rock you talking?
I don't know. My arms are kind of small. Maybe like a pound. You know.
Just heave a rock at them. All right.
Just to slow them down.
Yeah, 5 random questions. I thought maybe you'd help them out or something. That's kind of what I was hoping for.
Well, it depends on what's in the package. I didn't even ask what's in the package. What's in the box?
Well, we got a mailman over here, so we got to watch out.
Tampering's a federal crime.
All right, Neil, I need your help on this one. Neil's running things behind the scenes as usual. My 6th bonus question is, what's the story with your suitcase drum that you have here?
So when I started my first band, we went by Those Two Wolves, me and Caleb Ferry, and he was just playing a little cafe kit, and I said, hey, I've seen this guy Shaky Graves play on a suitcase drum kit. So we built this together. I think the date's on the side of it. I think it was like in
2012, it looks like.
Yeah,
3/27/12, I think is what it says.
It's a while ago. And so this was his bass for the longest time, and he's playing with Corey Waller and the Wicked Things now. Nice. Yep, so he's busy. But us as the Blue Ribbon Ramblers, this was his bass drum. And then he said, I don't need that anymore. Would you like it? And I said, I would love that. So this is all my earliest musical memories wrapped up here in front of me.
Nice. And you usually have, like you said, you called it the Neil Young necklace with the harmonica, but you don't have that today.
I brought the harmonicas, but I forgot the Neil Young necklace.
Dang it.
We're harpless tonight.
You're kind of like a one-man band.
Oh, yeah. For the longest time, that's all I was just... Actually, I started, before I had this, I had a paint can in a Dirty 30 box that was all duct taped up, and it sounded just right when you hit it. So that was my first percussion was a paint can.
Nice. And you can vocalize trumpet noises, too, when you need to. So
I do a mean Christopher Walken, too.
Well, all right.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I was going to say, lay it on us.
Let's love you. That's it.
Thank you. Let's do one more tune.
Sure.
What do you got for us?
Well, I see my buddy Lee over here. Thank you for letting me stay in your parking lot last night, buddy. Appreciate that. He woke me up, and I am just in love with his song, Pawn Shop Guitar. And it's about heartache, but also about being a phoenix and coming up out of it. And the day my mom passed away, I wrote her a letter. And then I realized I am not good at writing letters. I'm okay with a poem or a song, but when it comes to, like, actual thought, not very good. So I turned that letter into this song. It's called Hey There, Ma. Hey there, Ma, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm glad you called. Everything's all right. I'm seeing this girl, and she said she loves me. I don't think Amanda's doing okay. Things are getting tougher here every day. 'Cause every now and again, I swear I see your face. But you look at me and you tell me it's fine. Then you're gone like a thought late at night. But you leave me feeling everything's alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Mama's got me in her arms tonight, so everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Mama's got me in her arms tonight, so everything is gonna be alright, alright. A lot been going on since May 23rd. Couple deaths, few good times, almost a birth. Well, of course it was the day you left. That's alright, I'll see you real soon if I keep on living the way that I do. But I'll just smile and tell them everything's alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Mama's got me in her arms tonight, so everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Mama's got me in her arms tonight, so everything is gonna be alright, alright. Oh, I had the privilege of playing this on Channel 23, that Good Morning Iowa show. So, much like last night, I knew that I was not going to be on the television at 9:30 if I left my house that morning. So I went down the night before, and I stayed in this bar parking lot, made friends with the bartender, so him and I stayed up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and he goes, "Don't you got to be on the television tomorrow?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." He said, "You should get some sleep." So I went to bed, and my bandmates woke me up, and I said, "How did you know I was going to be here much like today?" And they said, "We knew you wouldn't make it." So I woke up drunk. And I forgot the last lyric to this song while I was playing it on Channel 23 at 9 in the morning. And in retrospect, hindsight, it's probably a good idea because it goes like this. So when I see you, I'll be sure to say, try to do my best every other day, and we'll just laugh. We both know that that's a lie. I could done better, should have done more, could have left alone the bourbon and the whores, but you would just hold me and tell me everything's alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Mama's got me in her arms tonight, so everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Mama's got me in her arms tonight, so everything is gonna be alright. Alright.
Clint Riedel here on our Iowa Music Showcase at Barnwired in downtown Sigourney. And again, our headline sponsor is Guitar Satchel. Make sure you check out their website and get more information on a great guitar case. Well, Clint Riedel, this has been a lot of fun.
I had a good time. Thank you.
It started off a little sketchy with the power outages, but we persevered and made it through. And now it's time to eat some lunch.
I'm in.
I'm hungry. So let's do that again. Next week, we've got Adam Whitehead hanging out with us on our Iowa Music Showcase. Make sure you're back here. Somebody different every single Friday here at Barnwired in Sigourney. All right, let's get out of here. Did you guys have fun? You like Clint? We need to have you back sooner than a year and a half or whatever it's been. Yeah. So more with Clint coming up in the future. Awesome. Fingers crossed. All right, let's get out of here. We'll see you guys next week here on our showcase at Barnwired.